Former President Gachagua is now criticizing the Sifuna presidency in Kenya, talking about numbers. This came up in London, where they had a meeting with the Kenyans in diaspora, where the Nyandarua Senator John Methu said something that has got people thinking. And today, that is what we're gonna analyze. And equally, I want you to watch this video before we start our analysis.
I actually know, and I want you to measure, and I don't want to badmouth the other people that we are with. I support all of them. When Gachagua is with you in the UK, things will be very quiet there. That's why we have to release him in at least 1 week. We can give you for 1 week, not more than a week, because the rest of us will be remaining in Nairobi. We wait for Gachagua to come and help us gurumisha hiyo gari ya opposition. So msiweke engine yetu ya opposition hapa, mtuachie body huko Nairobi. So mtupatie engine yetu turudi naye. Sasa kama ndio engine inaweza endesha opposition, mnajua ndio engine inaweza endesha Kenya, na ndio engine inaweza enda pale mbele, and maybe finally hata hesabu, unajua mimi sijui hesabu sana, lakini najua mahali mimi natoka na Gachagua anatoka, watu ambao wanaongea kama huyu Mreu anaongea atiriri, walipatia William Ruto kura 3.5 million, wakapatia huyu mwingine 1.2 million. So Gachagua tayari yako na kura milioni 5. Sasa mtu wa milioni 5, si unajua yeye ameongoza na tunataka kura milioni 8. Si mtu wa milioni 5 ndiye anaweza ongezewa 3 kuliko mtu wa 3 kuongezewa milioni 5. Sasa hiyo si hesabu inaenda sawa sawa. So me, I will not say anything more than that. Thank you.
Now, there are 2 points there that Methu is talking about, and I want to prepare you psychologically that whatever Methu is saying, that is the position of Rigathi Gachagua. Now, there are main points there. The main point in this conversation today, they are saying that whatever the science they are going to use to determine who will be the flag bearer of the opposition team will be the numbers. I saw last time Matiang'i criticized that, saying that it's not about numbers, it is about a scientific method that will work for everyone. But here, if you hear Methu saying that, you should know that that is the position of Rigathi Gachagua. Now, I want to deduce 2 points from what Methu has said. Number 1, he has said that Gachagua is the engine of the opposition, that without Gachagua, then it means we don't have opposition in Kenya. He further said that as they went, as they toured UK, in Kenya, it is only the body of the vehicle of opposition that has remained in Nairobi, but the engine is in UK. And he was beseeching the people of the UK to allow Rigathi Gachagua only 1 week, then he comes back to Kenya because he's the engine, and he will come to strive and energize the other opposition teams. And therefore, he even said that, someone who is the engine, it means is the one who can remove William Ruto from his seat come 2027. So if you are keen, you've realized that Gachagua has started, sharpening some of the machineries like Methu, who will be now so vocal, saying that Rigathi Gachagua should be the one to run for president. Point number 2. Here, Methu said equally something that many people have been talking about for a long time, about numbers. And he said that in 2022 election, William Ruto was given 3.5 million votes from Mount Kenya region, while Raila Odinga got 1.5 million votes from the Mount Kenya region. And therefore, according to him, if you sum up the totals, you'll get 5 million votes strong. And therefore, is questioning the logic behind someone who can bring 3 million votes being the president, or rather running for presidency, and allowing Rigathi Gachagua, who brings 5 million votes, to deputize such a person. So according to Methu, the science they are gonna use to determine who the flag bearer is about the tribal the tribal card, where you come from and the number of votes you can bring to the table. And that, always Rigathi Gachagua can have it because it comes from the vote-rich region, and that is the Mount Kenya region. And we understand that in opposition, we have around 6 principals. We have Kalonzo Musyoka of the Wiper front. We have Gashagua of DCP party. We have Matiang'i from Jubilee party. Mother from PLP. We have here Eugene from DAP Kenya. We have Sifuna from Linda Mwananchi. But among these 3, or these 6, I've been wondering who Medhu was referring to. Because if we talk of Kalonzo Musyoka, his region has, in 2022, they had close to 1.5 million votes. Matiang'i is barely 1 million votes. We have in Kisii and Nyamira, it is close to 900 votes. Martha Karua, we should not even put her in this circle because Martha Karua, she has no influence. I don't know. Maybe I'm lowering her standards, and I'm sorry to the supporters, but I feel like Martha Karua, even when she was the running mate of Raila Odinga, she never brought anything to Raila. I mean, anyway, we have Eugene. Eugene comes from Western region, and I feel like Eugene, and by the way, there is one who is Natembea, but I feel like Eugene Wamalwa, Natembea and Sifuna, they are one thing. Among the people, I'm very sure, who will come up strong with unity are the Luhya leaders. I've seen where Eugene Wamalwa speaks of Edwin Sifuna, how he feels proud of Edwin Sifuna, how Natembea feels so proud of Edwin Sifuna. So these people will be one thing. Yeah. And the Western region has 2.1 votes. That is according to the data of last election, that is 2022. So I've been asking myself who Medhu was referring to. Is it Sifuna? Is it Kalonzo? Is it Matiang'i? Of course, Matiang'i, you cannot put him here because only Kisii and Nyamira has barely 1 million votes. Kalonzo, Ukambani, that is Machakos, Kitui, Makueni, they have 1.5 million votes. And then the Western region is the one that has 2.1 million votes. So automatically, here Medhu was referring to Edwin Sifuna because it's the one who is closer to that 3 million votes that he's referring to. Yeah. And he's saying, many people are saying that in this opposition team, it is only Sifuna who can run for president, and these other old chaps, maybe they can deputize because Kenya needs someone who is new blood, someone who's fresh in politics, someone who resonates well with the youth. Because this is a generational change, and we need someone who many people, when they listen to, they get excited. And if you look at these 7 principles, Kalonzo, Gashagua, Matiang'i, Mother, Eugene, Sifuna, Natembea, you will realize when these people stand up to speak, when Kalonzo stands up to speak, there's a difference. When Gashagua stands up to speak, there is equal as a difference. But you cannot compare all these people to Edwin Sifuna and the kind of charisma he brings to the table. Yeah, so by saying 3 million votes, this is so logical because Western part, it has 2.1 votes, but Sifuna is loved by the youth. That means he will get votes from other places in Kenya from the youth who believe in Edwin Sifuna and a youth being a president. That will come to around 3 votes. So here, Gachagua started a fight against Edwin Sifuna, saying that they will never, deputize someone with lesser number of votes. It is the other way around, that mwenye kura mingi ndiye anaenda kwa urais, ule mwenye kura kidogo anamrejea. And this math is easy because if Mount Kenya can give out 5 million votes and then Sifuna comes up with 3 million votes, that is already 8 million votes, and that is what is needed in Kenya to win the presidency. Yeah. And I'm seeing a situation where Rigathi Gachagua will be cleared to vie for president or rather to vie for any office, and he will be strong. Hapa ndo watakosana na united opposition, hiyo ujinga united ishe. He will run for president akijua kwamba kona 5 million votes. And then I'm seeing a situation where Eugene, Sifuna na Tembea will be one thing, so that they say sisi tukona these 2 point something votes. Yeah. And then Sifuna wataungana na Matiang'i. That is for sure, because we understand that maybe whoever is facilitating Sifuna also has a soft spot for Matiang'i, and therefore those are one thing. So wataungana. The western part and Kisii, that will form around 3 million, let's say 4 million, because Sifuna will be picking Joanna Peno na Gen Z. And then Kalonzo will come in. Kalonzo equally will come in with his 1.5 votes, and that is 5 point something votes. And here some places will be the battleground, because I'm very sure Matiang'i will never want to be a deputy of someone. I don't know how they are going to do things, but regarding Gashagua, if he will be cleared to vie for presidency, he will vie. Yeah, and this will bring a total rift in opposition team, where Sifuna equally, Sifuna is not greedy, power greedy like the rest. Sifuna atakubali maybe a deputy as Matiang'i ama Kalonzo, they form a coalition together. Gashagua atabaki peke yake. So there will be 3 contenders for presidency. I don't know how that will be, but that is my opinion. I don't know what will happen, but you can write your comment down in the comment section. Let us talk, let us discuss together. Perhaps your opinion can form a basis of whatever I'm going to talk about in the next video. If you're new here, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new video.